And pinching together must be expecting the run.
Let's go.
They'll at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And the quarterback, he's got some big threats at wideout.
And they seem to get bigger all the time, don't they, Brandon? Every time I look out and watch a game, we're getting these bigger, more athletic, acrobatic receivers. We have some today.
On 2nd down, here's Simeon. Out to the left here to Reed. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Simeon on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his legs.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here, complete. It's a pickup of 19, and the Redskins are going to get a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
On first down, it's Simeon. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. And quickly, the starting 11 now for the New York defense.
Jason Pierre-Paul, so good to see him back on the field, resuming his place as one of the elite pass rushers in the league.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Let's go. 3-19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Throwing on 3rd down, Simeon. Caught on the right side, Reed. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his 3rd catch here in the first quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
And maybe a little of both. Now Gostkowski will come on to try a field goal. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
This will be taken about the 12. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
3 yards to go here on 2nd down.
Let's go. 1-9.
Now back to throw. It's his target, the tight end, Will Tye. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play there for the Giants. And even 40 yards. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this is caught at the 8. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And he puts it through. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And it's the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
What up, Junior?
Come on, let's start playing on paper.
On 1st down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
What up?
They were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot
you doing, man?
to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
So incomplete on 1st. Let's see what 2nd down has in store.
Where your mama at? Where's she going?
And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It'll be a gain of 7.
Yo, who trying to play me in Madden?
Well,
tell your mom I said call me.
Ran the ball on 1st down and got stuffed.
What's up, man?
Would scream, throw the ball here in this situation. They stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
And now nothing but green ahead of him.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And look at that. I'd say somebody's already in mid-season form here in game number 1.
Doesn't need a whole lot of carries in the preseason, does he? He needs to get the ball when it counts. And when it does, he makes it count.
Following that long gain. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Green 39! Green 39!
Now Simeon. This will be caught just inside the 10. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Oh, you one of those bitches. Junior, did you tell your mom what I said? What'd she say?
Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. Now they'll run it on the toss. No, bottled up. Fumble. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. And this is taken into the end zone. This defense clicking early in the year.
Man,
Week
this
1,
defense
the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
Hey, Junior, what game you playing? What's that, Junior?
They'll come out in the pistol. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. So the offense has it 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Simeon. And he's got his man on the
throw them little small
on the
outs.
catch there.
We about to take them away from me or nah? Come on.
Recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Now Simeon. Deep drop. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. Back deep, it's Odell Beckham. And this one's going toward the sideline. They'll try to play keep away from Beckham. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Hold the block.
Up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
What's she say?
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll be grabbed from behind and slung down like a rag doll. Shaquille Barrett in there to bury him for a loss of 11. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and get it in the sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. Here's Brad Wing now to punt it away on 4th down. Taking it about the 16. Bulldozes past him. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Redskins will take possession with a 1st and 10. Look at Washington as they come onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
First of all, I was trying to. Junior was out of my ear and leave my phone.
They'll
on.
run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying.
Man, shut up. I called you the other day.
And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40.
I do. I love you. I
What the
love you. I
receiver's
love
trying to
you.
do is
I
make the
love
defender
you.
think
I
he's
love
going
you.
upfield
How you
for a
feeling?
deeper route,
Man,
and
I've
then
been
breaks it
working,
off
man.
usually
That's
after
a lot.
about
Look.
3 to 4
Don't do
steps
that.
and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And
Don't just look at the thing on
the catch is
purpose, man.
made. A big play there. 42 yards. And the Redskins are able to cut into that deficit. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The New York set to take the field. They got the lead last time, had to punt it, though. What's the key to this one?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He rifles one that's intercepted. A quick read and it's picked off. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the
Send it
field,
again.
punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. They'll run it. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
That's a lovely run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink. If you give him any type of blocking. Let's talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great
That's how old
advantage.
you are.
Why you lose already?
Now a first down throw, Simeon. And he will find his man on the outside. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a
All right,
little
who's about to
flexed
go
out
right now?
position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Where?
Second and 5.
No. Check. Patriot.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Watch it now,
It's not my fault, okay?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning.
I come to the red light station in the morning.
So the offense needing 4 yards. It's third down. Here's Simeon. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to fourth. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. New York set to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Fourth punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8 and moves the chains.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that plan.
Some crazy shit. Going with their mama. Don't care. She's gone.
So the run gets them the first, and now they
I
operate with a
told
fresh
you,
set of
Nicolette. I
downs.
wanted you to see the video, the live video. It's Drew here.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Simeon. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play. That's when you have a lot of fun on that side of the ball.
To throw is Simeon. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing on third down, Simeon. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's fourth down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today.
Just looking at from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. New York set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. So the defensive holding penalty here, Charles.
You get outside of 5 yards downfield and you get grabby with an offensive player, the flag will come out every time.
All your shit, Nicolette. All your shit, Nicolette.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. So we reach halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you back to Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
I'm not laughing at him. I'm laughing with myself.
Simeon on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Okay, can't do it. Can't do it. That work. Sorry. I'm sorry, that worked. The way my job is set up, 9 to 5,
2nd down, they need less than a yard to pick up the first.
95 and 5 back to 10.
And they'll go on the ground. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
First set of downs here. On first down, Simeon. Caught on the right side, Reed. A gain of 6 there on first. Second down now after the pass completion. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Hey, got 3. Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time. As well. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
13. Here we go now. Green, 39.
On first down, it's Simeon. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. A great effort there from 13 yards out. And the Redskins are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. No gain, and it's 2nd down. And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion.
Now let's go.
They'll look to throw. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Second down following the run.
Here we go. 38.
Now they try the right side here. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. They're going to look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Brad Wing now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets us line toward the sidelines. And they won't risk out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A big pickup there on the run. 35 yards.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? 5 defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? And they call it a
double
dime. A dime, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up. But I know one thing. Offenses love to run against dime defenses. Typically, the bigger guys have an advantage against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking downfield.
Yeah, we saw that advantage right there. 20 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down Washington. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Shift together here from the D-line.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Over the middle, it's complete. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. And they're going to speed things up here.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
If you run an out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Here's a carry now for Keith Marshall. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They snap it to Simeon. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. The Giants go on on fourth, but come up empty. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. And here come the Redskins. Now, and last time they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
There's so many things that go into playing the position of linebacker. Some of them are actually subtle. Doing the drill work that you do all the time in practice and carrying it over to the game. Get rid of blockers and get to the ball carrier and knock him down for a loss.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Simeon, and the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
The defense in an enviable position here. The offense needs 13 yards. It's 3rd down.
Here we go now. 3-19. Detroit. Under 10.
From his end zone, Simeon on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Beckham, the return. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result. Because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move, to influence the defensive front, to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him. Sat there waiting for him and made the play.
Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Still in search of the 1st down after that last completion. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Escaping the pressure right. On the run. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Yards to go on 2nd down. And they're definitely showing blitz here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I don't know about you, partner, but I'm rubbing my eyes after that play. Did we just see that runner not get yardage? A big-time play by the defense. It does happen occasionally, even against the best running backs who are having big days.
It's 3rd down.
All right, here we go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Simeon. And this is going to be incomplete.
All right, let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys, because the offensive guys are always taught, find the first down sticks and make the play. Well, on defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
Flex round. Flex round. Here we go. Fire 38. Fire 38. Flex round. Here we go.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll get this one up to the 26. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
They'll drop to throw, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
And the offense needs 7 out of this play on 3rd down. They'll need to get the play off quickly. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They try the corner route there, Charles, and it works to perfection.
Boy, that's hard on the defensive back because
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Shaquille Barrett in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
They'll set up to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a 1st down.
Really nice connection on the corner route. This is a play where the receiver wants to set up the defensive back by moving him inside and then breaking back to the corner.
Flush to his right, and he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
They'll run it now out of the gun, and they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Here we go.
Well, in that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And Hauschka's kick is good. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. So the drive here ends with a field goal, and that does give them the lead, but this one is still a long ways from over.
And you love to be able to look up at the scoreboard and see that you're out in front. But then you take one look across the field and see that offense is raring to come back out. And you think, I don't know that field goals are going to be enough to get us home.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Defense showing blitz. Back to throw, Simeon. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards on the pickup, and that leads to a Washington first down. To throw is Simeon. To the sideline, and a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, a Turkey Bowl, a Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year and the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
A gain of 6 there on first. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. 4 yards remaining now on second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Here we go now. 3,
They'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. They'll run it now out of the gun. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
I like what they were thinking on defense. Just guard the first down sticks. Don't let anyone pass that. Didn't matter whether they threw it or ran it. They just ended up rallying to the football in the running play and stopped them short of a first down.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Now a desperation. This is caught inside the 15. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. He's back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Oh, no, he lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The New York defensively, but that shouldn't make much difference right here.
It really shouldn't, but a lot of coaches look at it similar to baseball with the intentional walk.
Always bringing in other sports.
Always, hey, listen, think about the intentional walk, right? What if one gets past the catcher? What if he uncorks a wild one and now you still have an opportunity? That's why they like to use them all the way through.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. That's going to lead to a third down. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week one. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day. Because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
So for the Giants, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the week one victory here by a field goal. And they will head home next week to take on with the defeat. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.
Tonight we ain't going out, so we invited everybody. The made, well, they're way too strong, but ain't nobody saying sorry. The speaker's so blown, no one knows what it is, but we keep it on repeat 'cause we don't want it to end. We got the rest of our lives for the rest of our lives. The rest of tonight for whatever feels right. We're doing it our way, just acting our age. One day we'll look back just shaking our heads, but right now we're too fast to slow down just yet. We're doing it our way, just acting our age. Just acting our age.
I appreciate that. Fucking my nigga got. You hear me, Stretch?